Hello and welcome to the Daily Mill for Tuesday the 4th of March 2025. In today's Mill news is match day, double match day. Under 21s played as well. What you're seeing here, this is our playoff hopes being extinguished today. Gone, done, finished. Unless we win against Watford, and then, we'll all swing the other way then, but I think it's done now. Bristol, obviously, they were very energetic. They've had a week off. We played a game where we played a first half that was an hour long. We had a right old battle. They had to run around a lot because there was 10 men. So, very leggy. So we lost, by the way, 2-0. Which is, I predicted a 2-0 win, but a Millwall win, but it wasn't to be. So obviously, as is the case, when you have runs, and I mentioned this in yesterday's video, that they had not won an away game in 9. They had not won an away game in 9 away games. Once you get these kind of runs that keep going, it seems to me that it's only a matter of time before they end. And it ended today, along with our playoff hopes, seemingly. Which is worrying because we've got like 11 games left to go, so it's a bit early to be going out on the beach. So what is our target for the rest of the season? Millwall were beaten 2-0 at home by Bristol City in the Sky Bet Championship on Tuesday night. This is from millfc.co.uk, the club's official website. Zach Viner and Harry Cornick found the net as a lacklustre Lions side fell to a loss in SC16. Head coach Alex Neil made 4 changes for the visit of Robins, with Lucas Jensen, Tristan Kramer, Rahis Bangor-Williams and Mihailo Ivanovic coming in for the suspended Liam Roberts, Wes Harding, the injured Camille Neghlis and Josh Harding. A quiet period opened up proceedings in SC16 with the first time either goalkeeper was brought into action taking place on 14 minutes, with Jafet Tanganga heading tamely at Max O'Leary. Sinclair Armstrong then raced away at the other end and found the cross blocked behind by the defender, with George Urphy's attempt having to be tipped wide by Jensen from the resulting corner kick. Tanganga and Armstrong's personal battle then continued as the defender stopped the attacker in his tracks before a smart move between Luke Cundall and Ivanovic at the other end almost paid off but was cut out on the edge of the penalty area. A dangerous cross from Cameron Pring had to be beaten away by Jensen at the midway point of the half as the Robins spent the majority of the time on top, but the Lions were able to muster a chance of 27 minutes as Kramer flicked a header towards goal, only for O'Leary to claim. Scott Twine made Jensen move on the half-hour mark as the half volley from the edge of the box was saved, with Mill then finishing half much stronger without finding a way past O'Leary. Adomi Maki was brought on for Femi Aziz at the beginning of the second half, and it was the Irishman who won a corner for the Lions minutes later, only for Jake Cooper to head wide. Cram had to clear from underneath his own crossbar in 52 minutes. As City looked to find the opening goal, and from the resulting corner, they did just that, as Viner was unmarked at the back post to tap home. And Maku's drive took him past his marker on 58 minutes as his low cross was palmed back into the box by O'Leary, but the attack was to end with Ivanovic blazing over from close range. Coburn was then brought on for Cundall as the Lions went more attacking for the final 20 minutes, and he's running behind the Bristol City defence almost saw him latch onto a through ball a couple of minutes later. O'Leary rushing out to claim. Jensen's long kick over the top allowed Coburn to shrug off his marker with 12 minutes remaining, but the defence were able to track back and clear. Georges, Honeyman and Saville then refreshed up the midfield in place of Casper Noor and Billy Mitchell 2 minutes later, but with 7 minutes to play, the Robins were able to double their advantages. Cornick found the net. Yeah, shocking that, and they literally just ended there. I mean, let's start with the ending there. Why does he keep doing this? You got Wintle on the bench, right? You got Kelly playing for the under 21s. You got. Why does he keep... Aaron Connolly didn't even get on, I don't think. Why does he keep bringing on George Honeyman and George Saville? because as soon as that substitutions was made, I just put my head in my hands and I wanted to cry because it was like fucking game over. I just wanted to go home then because fucking, you're just not going to win. And I think it epitomised it in the situation was George Saville taking a free kick right at the end where, we thought, oh, we might have a chance of getting into this. And he just boosts it out. Like, he goes fucking about 100 yards in the air and goes out for a goal kick. So, great. Fantastic. Brilliant stuff. Well done. Well done. Aye. Yeah, don't know what is he doing with that. Don't know what he's doing with that. So the team was as follows. And let's get this up. It's a very sparse crowd there at the moment. Very sparse crowd. Given us 12,380, don't think it was that at all. Obviously, season ticket holders just get counted anyway. Because obviously, this is a last minute unscheduled game that they moved. They moved it from Saturday to Tuesday. I think, obviously, they probably should have moved it somewhere else, but I don't think they were allowed to. They have to move it to as quickly as possible. So it's just unfortunate that they move it from Saturday the 1st to Tuesday the 4th. The team was as follows. Jensen, Kramer, Tanganga, Cooper, Bryan, Mitchell, Denor, Bangor, Williams, Kundal, Aziz, Ivanovic. The subs bench was Conley, Wintle, Coburn, Emaku, Saville, Honeyman, Evans, George Evans, not that one, the young goalkeeper, under 21 goalkeeper, Wes Harding, and Zach Sturge. And the subs that came on was Saville on for Mitchell in the 79th minute, Honeyman on for Denor in the 79th minute, Coburn on for Kundal in the 68th minute, and Emaku on for Aziz at half time. I don't know what's happening with Aziz. Did he get a knock or something? But I mean, Emaku was a breath of fresh air when he came on, just going at him with speed. I think he might be a little bit quicker than Aziz, but I think Aziz has got maybe a bit more ball control stuff about him. But Emaku, man, wow. Other than that, I mean, what can you say? In the first half, I think there was something with the formation. Obviously, the formation we were playing and they were playing, it was that thing again that Alex Neil's mentioned before. That when teams play 3-5-2 against us, we struggle. And I think we struggled today. Certainly in the first half, basically in the area that was in front of our centre backs, Bristol were just getting on the ball and having free rein. They're just getting on and doing what they wanted. It seemed like nobody was there, which is weird because we usually play like four, and then the two midfielders are sitting deep. So I don't know what the fuck was going on, where they were, like Mitchell and Denor. What were they doing? But that wasn't. I think maybe because we were at home, he was probably going at it a bit. But here's the thing: like if we're not going to get the playoffs, so what's the rest of the season about then? If that's not the aim, that's not the target, that's not what we're trying to do. So what are the aims? I think obviously Alex Neil needs to work with the players, especially ones that are going to be here next season, and figure out what he can get out of them. What tinker with a few formations. Can we play like this? Can we play like that? Obviously get the young players, get them some minutes, quality minutes, and just give them. Don't just throw them in at the deep end. Give them a purpose and a thing to do, and obviously try not to kick any more players in the head. That might be a good thing. But other than that, like we've got 11 games to go. I mean. What is the target? What's the aim? I don't know. So, some pictures from the game, the match gallery from millwallfc.co.uk. One thing I will say, I forgot to bring it up, but I'll mention it. The Serbian squad for their games in the international break in 2 weeks' time was announced today. Ivanovic not in it. Quite a few people scratching their heads about that. What was that about? So interesting stuff there. What is going on? We don't know, but that was a bit weird. So this is the rest of the games that were played today. Hull 2, Plymouth 0. Cardiff 1, Burnley 2. Preston 0, Swansea 0. What that does to the table, obviously Bristol City zoom up. They're now, 7th on goal difference. They're equal on points with West Brom. West Brom, they're just sticking in those playoff places. They can't be prized out of them. Just not leaving. They've drawn the most games in the league, 16, along with Preston, who drew again today. But where are we? We're there. We're here. We're 12th, 45 points. That was our game in hand. We're all level now. We're all on 35. So that's that. And we're 3 points behind the team above us. So winning that next game, it's not going to do much. It's just gonna catch us up to points in Norwich if they lose. But obviously, we're playing Watford. So obviously, at the moment, a bit deflated. We feel like the season's over. Feel like the playoffs are not going to be happening. Or even a run. Just a run. Just to be there. Obviously, the last game of the season, we're playing Burnley. So, it might be a big game for them. In terms, because we can see, they're still in with a shout of finishing second at the moment. Is it still going to be a thing for them at that last game? But is it going to be a thing for us? We're not going to have anything to play for. Or at least for the last home game of the season. And then, if we lose that, then the last game doesn't matter. But so, yeah, there we are. We're back on negative goal difference, -2. And this is a thing. So this is maybe a thing that Alex Neil can probably try and have a little tinker with and figure out. Scoring some fucking goals. That would be nice. We are the lowest goal scorers. We're the third lowest goal scorers in the whole league. The only teams worse than us are Luton and Derby. So, yeah, if we could figure that out, I think that's the key to unlocking, the potential that we've got. Is scoring some fucking goals. So, yeah. So, if we just run through the fixtures that we got left, we got Watford this Saturday and early in the morning, 12:30 kickoff. Of course, why not? Then we got Leeds. Then we got Stoke, again early kickoff. Yeah, no surprise. We got Sunderland. We got Portsmouth. We got Sheffield United. We got Middlesbrough. We got Blackburn. We got Norwich. We got Swansea. We got Burnley. So we are literally playing. We're playing Norwich. We're playing Watford. We're playing Middlesbrough. We're playing Blackburn. And we're also playing Sunderland, Burnley, Sheffield United, and Leeds. It's very tough. Very tough. Especially when you think we probably need to go on an insane kind of run where we just win and then win and then win and then win, much like what Coventry have been doing here. But when you see the teams that we're playing, Norwich, Watford, Middlesbrough, Blackburn, Sunderland, Burnley, Sheffield, it doesn't seem likely, does it? Doesn't seem likely at all, but there you go. So, moving on to this. Found out in the post-match that Camille Neghlis going to be out for 6 weeks. So, that's basically what more or less the whole season. By the time he has to come back and get match fit. So Camille Neghlis is out for 6 weeks with an ankle injury suffered during Mill's 3-1 loss to Crystal Palace in the FA Cup 5th round on Saturday. Neghlis, 23, pulled up after stretching to block a cross only 27 minutes into the match, and after initially trying to run it off, was brought off 6 minutes later for Reece Bangor Williams. Millwall boss Alex Neil confirmed after the Lions 2-0 loss to Bristol City that Neghlis would be out for the next 6 weeks. I'll probably be out for 6 weeks. You know, he's rolled his ankle. I think he's done a bit of damage of a couple of ligaments in his ankle. You know, at the moment, the timeline that I've been given, it's like 6 weeks. Yeah, looked pretty painful. The fact that he tried to play on, I mean, yeah, didn't work though. Didn't work. Now we got this. This popped up today. We already knew this. Did we not already know this? Or was this... I don't know what this is. I thought we already knew this. Did we not? So yeah, this is apparently an exclusive from the londonnewsonline.co.uk, the South London Press. Ryan Leonard triggers Mill contract extension. Ryan Leonard will be staying at Mill next season after triggering a contract extension. Which is interesting because he's been injured. So how's he done that? How's he done that when he's not been playing? The 32-year-old is sidelined due to injury, but had already made enough appearances to activate an extra 12 months with the South Londoners. Leonard signed for the Lions from Sheffield United in August 2018. He's shown his versatility by playing in a number of positions for the Den outfit, both in his favoured central midfield role, but also on the right of the back three, as well as either fullback or wing back down that side. I don't think that's right. I think he said in an interview, that he likes playing at right back, and he says, he doesn't think he's got the legs to play midfield anymore. I swear he said that. What's the date? Is this date 4th of March? Okay, so it is today. Leonard was voted Mill's Player of the Year in the 23-24 campaign. His performances earned him improved deal terms last summer as a reward for his strong displays. Okay, so maybe, yeah. So they give him a better contract last summer. Okay, yeah. The former Southend United favourite has featured 29 times in all competitions for the Lions this season, including starting all 26 championship matches. He's been named in the squad. Leonard has missed the last 10 fixtures, including FA Cup ties against Crystal Palace and Leeds, due to a significant calf injury. So there you go. Now, did you see it? It's still available on YouTube. If you go to Cardiff City's YouTube, you can watch it. This isn't pictures from that game. This is just a picture that they use. The under-21s, they won. They won the game. Danny Kelly did pretty well. Alfie Massey was there as well. Mill under-21s were 2-1 winners against Cardiff City in the Professional Development League on Tuesday afternoon. A tense affair between two sides near the top of the PDL table saw 10-man Millwall hold out for 3 important points. Yes, Mill had a player sent off. Can you guess what he did to get sent off? It's kind of funny, and that's probably a bit of a clue. Yeah, he kicked a player in the head. Gave away a penalty. Got sent off, and the penalty was saved. Bosh. To be fair, the striker, the attacker, was kind of kind of like bending down to head the ball, so his head came down, and the defender kind of put his head to get the ball. And he did kind of... It looked like he kicked him in the head. Obviously, we didn't have a close-up, but... And obviously, the player was fine. Nothing wrong with him at all. He went down like a sack of spuds, and then... Oh. As soon as, the penalty was taken, it's like, oh, I'm fine now. Okay. The Lions went 1-0 up at Cardiff International Sports Stadium through Jet Dyer as he rose highest to meet Alfie Massey's floated corner to the back post on the half-hour mark. Again, Alfie Massey. How is he not playing? Can he not play? Because he can take a fucking corner. Why is he not in the first team squad? Why is he not coming on as a substitute instead of George Honeyman and George Saville? The game seemed to be in full control until first half injury time, when the lines were reduced to 10 men as Ben Drake was dismissed for a coming together with Trey George inside the area. Penalty, Cardiff. Up stepped Manny Barton, but his spot kick was saved by Jakob Prozwozny, and Kevin Nugent's side remained a goal ahead at the break. The start of the second half saw a reshuffle from Kevin Nugent's side as Rafik Lamptey replaced Sheldon Kendall at the break. The second period was a tense affair, but 10-man Millwall found a second goal early on. Jaden Celestine Charles picked the ball up on the left-hand side of the box, broke free to the byline before cutting the ball back into the path of Jack Howland, who was there to tap home from close range to double the advantage. From there, it was one-way traffic with the host finding the back of the net through George. The Lions battled well and held on to their narrow lead and earned 3 important PDL points. And the team was as follows: Prozwozny, Smith, Carl Smith coming back from injury, I believe. Haven't seen him for a while, so nice to see him back. Drake, Massey, Ollie Evans, Dyer, Howland, Danny Kelly, looked very good at times. Frankie Baker, running around like a Duracell bunny as always. Kendall, Celestine Charles, and the subs were Taylor on for Smith on the 63rd minute, Mansour on for Howland on the 78th minute, Lamptey on for Kendall at half time, and Haywood on for Celestine Charles in the 75th minute. I think Celestine Charles, he went off injured as well. Hopefully he's fine. Subs not used, goalkeeper Lindner. So yeah, fantastic result, fantastic. Like I said, if you go on the Cardiff City's YouTube channel, go to the live tab, the game's still there, like the full match replay if you want to watch it. I'll just skip through it, go for it now. Why was that important? Because I'll tell you for why. I think it's reset itself again, isn't it? Yeah, I don't hate that it does that. Today, the 4th, Charlton 1, Bristol 1. Charlton dropped some points, so we catch up to them. Slowly, we're catching up to them. It's interesting. So Bristol's first team were in South London to play us, and their under-21s were in South London to play Charlton. It was kicked off for like 1 o'clock. So I don't know if they travelled together or if the first team went to that game or what, but I mean, that's kind of weird. So yeah, let's have a look at the table then. Like I said, Charlton dropped points. We've got a game in hand of them. We're only 2 points behind now. Hi, here we go. And did Brentford drop points as well? Or no? Did Brentford play? Did I miss that? Don't think they played, no. Maybe they played yesterday. If we click on that. Yeah, they played, but they won 3-0, so yeah. There you go. We have a game in hand on Charlton. And if we win it, we'll go above them, obviously. Like I said, we need to outperform their results from now until the end of the season, and we'll get in that second place. We'll get in the semi-finals of the national tournament, and then, who knows? But when you've got players like Massey and Kelly playing, I mean, it's fantastic. Just fantastic stuff. Really good stuff. So yeah, I was going to end with, I'm just going to mention this, the shit stirrers have been stirring the shit again. So during the game today, on the 8th minute, there's a round of applause. If you didn't know why, what is that about? It's for support for Liam Roberts, because some wallies online have been cyberbullying him, because of, he kicked a guy in the head on Saturday, which is unfortunate. It was an accident. We all know that. We've talked about that. But, here we go. So now they're making a story out of this. Like, they just, like a dog with a bone, they won't fucking leave it alone, you know what I mean? You're going to end up giving a little slap or something just to get them to fuck off. So yeah, So what they've done, they put the little thing about the minutes applause in today's game, and then they've just basically rehashed the whole thing and added all the stuff again, But here's the reason why, if you didn't know why they're doing it. Obviously, Sky Sports, they don't have the rights to the FA Cup. If you watch Sky Sports News on FA Cup weekend, it's like the FA Cup doesn't even exist. It's like, they don't even mention it. They don't care. They'll talk about women's football. But they won't mention the FA Cup because they don't have the rights to it, and they're petty and spiteful that they don't mention a thing in case you look at it and go, oh yeah, that's happening today, and you click over to BBC One or BBC Two. Like, it's that kind of small mentality, fixed sum. Like, there's a pie that exists, and if someone else has it, they're taking it from you. It's not like, we can all grow together. No. It's like mine and yours. I'm going to take mine and I'm going to take it from you. So now they have the rights to this game today. Bristol City game. They've got the rights. So now they can show footage from the game when the minutes of applause happened, and they can make a story out of that, and they can put that on Sky Sports all day tomorrow, probably all morning, before they start talking about the games in the evening, because they got the rights to it. So it's cheap filler for them, and then they just rehash all the stuff. Obviously, the thing with the FA, they had until 1 p.m. on Tuesday. We don't know what's happened there. Nobody's told us. Obviously, that's between the FA and the club. I don't think the FA have published anything about that. So a lot of people confused. Roberts is banned for 3 games. That happened straight away. He's banned for 3 games. He's got a 3-game ban. The thing with the appeal, and we're not appealing it, obviously, it was a red card. Like, it was a red card. What the whole furore is that everyone's poking the FA and saying, this is bad, he tried to kill him, this is attempted murder, he needs more than a 3-game ban. A lot of the Palace Wallies and whatever, and there's some fucking Arsenal fans going on because of the Lewis Skelly thing, where he got sent off because he kicked a guy in the ankle, studs up, and then they complained, and they turned it into it's a race thing because Lewis Skelly's black apparently. But these people are nuts. They're absolute Arsenal fans they're fucking mentally ill. There's something wrong with them. Really, really is something wrong with these new breed of Arsenal fans. You see the ones who go outside the ground and they talk to the cameras. These people, there's something wrong with those people. And they got involved in it as well. So proper fucking woolies. Some boos were also heard at the same time. Yeah, so they're trying to make out as there's Millwall fans applauding and Bristol City fans booing. Which I don't know if they knew that was going to be happening, because what if that was for like a little kid with cancer and you're fucking booing it, like, what? And then they just rehash it, but this is the one that makes me laugh. So TalkSport, if you're a TalkSport listener, you've been, what was it, like 25 years they've been going now, something 20 years. They just had an anniversary. You probably know that fat West Ham fucking cunt, the Moose. So he was down at the game today. He's in a press area, covering the game for TalkSport, And when the 8th minute happens, he whips out his phone and he takes a personal video, because then obviously, like I said with the Sky thing, Sky got the rights to that, to the EFL game, so they're making a thing out of that, and they can just keep showing the footage over and over because they got the rights to it. Well, this guy took a video. The Moose took his video. So now TalkSport got the rights to that, and they'll keep, they'll make a thing out of that because they got the video they got a video that they own. So yeah, they made a thing out, and of course, you know, they don't get it. The Wallies don't understand why we would do this. You know, they don't understand at all. You know, Jason Cundy and that other guy, what was his name? The one who was at Spurs, what was his name? You see it somewhere. O'Hara, Jamie O'Hara, that was it. Yeah, you know, typical fucking shit that they come out with, but you're probably going to be seeing this all over the press again tomorrow. And here's the thing. So it's a story that just keeps on giving, you know, all these on the Mail, even though they've been banned, they keep banging on about this as well, other things, people talking about this. And obviously, so they milk the publicity from the incident. They milk the publicity from the reaction of the incident. They milk the publicity from the fans standing up for the Liam Roberts due to the incident. Then they're going to start milking the next phase, which is if the FA do charge him and try and get him his ban extended, then they'll milk that. You know, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and you know, you can keep your eyes open and see who's doing what, and act accordingly. And on that note, thank you for watching, and much like Mill's playoff hopes, goodbye.